In today's video, Barbara waves from another boat, I spin a capstan, and we show you a room.
Hello, it is so good to see you again. Before we start to rip everything apart, we want to show you our whole ship, the interior and the exterior. Luckily we filmed everything when we bought the ship. So now we go back one more time to our old, stormy landing stage.
Hi, we are Daniel and Barbara. The last years we spent sail racing against the best sailors in the world. But we always had the dream to live on a traditional ship and sail the ocean. So in 2021 we bought a huge 82 feet ship in need of a serious refit. And a lot of people called us totally insane. However, we want to restore her and convert her back into the beautiful sailing ship she once was. Now let's get started with the boat tour. We start our boat tour at the port side. We already did a video about the exterior. Actually, it was the last one, so this time it will just be a quick overview. If you're interested in more details and how all that exciting stuff works, I leave a link to the video. Moving forward, we have the entrance to the saloon midships. All compartments of the hull are connected inside. And here is our dinghy, with an almost new Suzuki 6 horsepower outboard engine. We already used it to get rid of our oily bilge water. The pin rail to handle the sails. And here we have our very Dutch hinged mast. So you can go inland, with a draft of 2.70 meters and a length just shy of 25 meters. And that thing here is a ventilation cleat. Here we have another capstan, and look, that one even spins. Right at the front is the big industrial windlass with 2 heavy anchors and an unknown amount of chain. Theoretically, it works hydraulic and by hand, but our hydraulic pipes are broken, so human power it is. And here we have our spare anchor. It is known as a fisherman or admiralty anchor. Now let's move on to the starboard side. Here we store our mooring lines and the water hose. The cradle is excellent to keep that stuff dry. The pin rail on the bulwark, just like on port side, and another one right at the mast. The ship came with a pressure washer, and if I take a closer look at the deck and superstructure, we really should use it. And here we have our awesome big wheelhouse. This door leads to our living room. So let's have a look inside, shall we? This light flooded room serves as our living room, bedroom and office right now. And this is a shelf. Who installs an open shelf on a ship? A nice place to sit with professional Marine IKEA chairs. And at the very end of the ship, yet another seating area. We already removed this bench. If you want to watch us ripping it out, the link is in the description. And on this table, we added all our videos. This simple wood stove kept us warm during the winter, as long as we woke up to restock the fire at least once at night. And here is our head. The bathroom for all not boat people out there. A toilet that actually works and a shower that does not, for obvious reasons. So you may understand why we prefer to shower in the marina right now. Here we have our secret hatch. If you can guess what's down there, then leave a comment down below. We leave this room through its second door, which leads into the wheelhouse. A small seating area on the left side. It seats just 2 people, but it is the perfect place for bird watching. Here we have our small steering wheel and some perfectly working but completely outdated instruments. The engine control panel with running hours, temperature and pressure gauges. Our solar chargers, the throttle that makes you feel like on a big ship, more outdated instruments like GPS and a mechanic depth sounder, and a new AIS, an old radio and an historic Navtex. And that's the view from up here. That's why you need such a big ship. You will not get that experience on any yacht. And now let's go down inside the hull. Yes, that's very steep. The stairs head right into the galley and saloon area. Right next to the companionway on port side is an improvised wardrobe. Just to give you a fair warning, we will start ripping out all of this stuff here next week, so don't get used to it. On the starboard side we have the pantry, with lots of storage area. No need to store food in the bilge or under the bunks. And next to the pantry is a decent sized cabin, with 2 bunks, a desk and a skylight, which makes it a really nice cabin. Here we have the chicken ladder, our emergency exit. It leads to the entrance right in front of the wheelhouse. Still on the starboard side, forward of the cabin, we have the galley. It is equipped with a camping fridge, which probably used to run on gas. Not the best idea inside a ship. It can also be powered with 220 volt and 12 volt. Too bad we have 24 volts. On the opposite side of the galley is the saloon. A classic IKEA dining table and a homemade extremely uncomfortable bench. Next to the seating area is the second wood stove, which works even worse than the first one. If you enjoyed our boat tour so far, then please take a moment and leave a like. It really means a lot for us. And a last look aft to the 2 companionways. Now it is time to continue to the forecastle. Like everywhere else, a watertight door as an entrance door. We keep that one shut most of the time because this compartment has a really bad smell. Right after the bulkhead, on the port side, we have our second cabin with 2 bunks and a skylight as well. Forward of the cabin is our second head. Unfortunately, someone removed the wall. On starboard, we have a dryer, but no washing machine. And right at the front we have a double bed, under which all the sails are stored. If it would not smell that bad, it would be a nice place to sleep. But then there is still no isolation and no heating. That's why we basically live just in one room at the moment, and that one is at the back. So that was our ship. 25 meters long, but only 6 meters to live in.
And that's it for this video. We will start to rip out the interior quite soon. If you don't want to miss it, then make sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and goodbye.